Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. It is not for the week ahead this time. It is an overview for 2024. Welcome here. Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you already. Thank you so much for the ways that you've been loving on this channel throughout 2023, Leo. I appreciate you trying to grow this tribe. It's not an easy task, but you are doing it. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, being in the comments. It all helps grow this community. So thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you. Let's start out with love. We are going to look at love, career, and finances. Take a peek into 2024 for you, Leo. Let's take a look. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo, please. We're looking at Leo in love. Tell me about love for Leo, please. All right. What have we got here? We have, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So it could be a relationship that you're struggling with, or maybe you're struggling to get into a relationship or leave a relationship. But it feels like there is always a reason that things happen. And sometimes it's people leave our lives, and sometimes it's for a lesson. And so I want to say to you in going into 2024 that the reasons that all of this is going on, the turmoil in the love situation, I feel is going to be revealed to you. There it is. There it is, my friend. Secret admirer. So it says here, someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. So it feels like somebody here is sort of feeling like they have more feelings for a person than the person has for them. And I want to say to you, if that's your take on the situation, if that's your perception, I feel like there's a higher purpose to this. It feels like you're supposed to either maybe step forward or wait for that person to step forward to you. We'll look more into tarot and find out what's going on here, but it does look like there is a secret admirer that is thrown into the bunch in 2024. All right. Maybe you are the secret admirer, but maybe someone's admiring you. Take it as it resonates, Leo. All right, let's take a look at your career. What's career energy here for Leo for 2024, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have healing light. I like it. So it looks like things are about to look up for your career life here. It feels like there is something that is going to be healed. And so I'll speak to you, those ones who feel like you're stuck in a dead-end job, or you feel like you can't get out of a place that you really don't like. I feel like there is some sort of a healing that's coming to that this year, but I do believe it comes from you, because this person is holding this crystal ball here, and the crystal ball is blue, and that means you got to speak up. So I feel like you're going to get some sort of a download. We do have violet, we do have pink, and those are downloads that are coming in. The pink is the crown chakra, the third eye is the violet color, we do have yellow. I feel like you're going to have a confidence to make a change this year. If that is what you want to do. I feel like it's for those of you who are unhappy with the way things are going in work life. All right. Tell me about the finances for Leo, please, in 2024. Tell me about these finances for Leo. We have hope. Okay, so something's going to happen that's going to give you hope. Also, if you've been in a dark place with your finances, we are showing a rainbow, right? And after the rainbow is when everything starts to get better. So I'm going to say, if you're seeing a rainbow, when you're seeing a rainbow, Leo, if you see a rainbow at any certain time, I think that's your cue to let you know that you have ended the dark time and that things are going to start getting better in your finances. Look, we're healing the finances in 2024. I love it. Something is coming to an end. It's card number 13. But 1 and 3 is 4. It is stability. Stability in your finances, but something has to come to an end. Something must change or end in order for you to heal the finances. I'll leave that up to you as to whatever that is. Did we look down here? We didn't. For your career, courage. I really do believe I'm speaking to someone who needs to heal the situation with the career or the job. It feels like you're in the wrong job or you don't like it there. It's time to try and find the courage to go. I think you have fear. The fear of, what if I don't find a job? What if it's frying pan to the fire, right? What if I jump out of what I don't want and get into something that's even worse? I mean, it could happen. It absolutely could. You just need to make sure that you're listening, getting your downloads, your third eye is open, you're in your self-awareness, and I feel like you'll be fine. Instead of playing it safe, I feel like you can find something that might help you to heal your finances. This definitely could end up being the rainbow. All right, let's take a look at some tarot. Where are we going? Let's do that. All right. So in the love for 2024, you have a secret admirer. You might have that person right now. Or maybe you are the secret admirer. Maybe you are looking at someone else as the secret admirer. If you're having turmoil in a relationship or maybe a back and forth with somebody and you're not sure how they feel about you, I feel like if it feels like turmoil for you, that you will know this higher purpose in 2024. Something is going to come to you to help you realize why this has been going on, whether that sits with you or the other person. But somebody here is or has a secret admirer. Tell me more about love for Leo in 2024, please. Tell me more about Leo. We have the Queen of Cups. That's definitely about compassion, about love, about caring, psychic connections. This could definitely be someone who is a mother or a father. The Queen of Cups is predominantly feminine, but also has masculine energy. We all do, all people, plants, and animals. Tell me more for Leo. Whoops. We have the Page of Pentacles. There is new love that is coming. It feels like it's connected to this secret admirer. So I don't know if you are secretly admiring another or if somebody is secretly admiring you. But it feels to me like there's a big decision that needs to be made about something that you want to have materialize in the 3D. So you may stop watching and maybe approach this person, or this person may stop watching you and may approach you. We do have Virgo and Pisces energy here. We do have Cancer and Scorpio energy here as well. Tell me more about love for Leo, please, for 2024. A peek into love. Okay, well, that's not going back in. We've got Temperance here. Something is going to heal itself. I believe love is going to heal itself here. Or you will be finding a very healing, compassionate kind of love with the Queen of Cups here. We do have Sagittarius energy here now. We have the Five of Cups. I feel like you need to heal your heart, Leo. It feels like there's a hole in your heart. Oh, that's a song. It's Rick Springfield, believe it or not. That's a long time ago. Rick Springfield sings a song called Hole in My Heart. And you might have a hole in your heart. Somebody may have done something so traumatic to you in love that you're unable to do anything but admire someone from afar, someone that you really care for. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. You know, if you have had a hard time in love, if it's been sad for you, my friend, it's about to heal in the best way. We do have Temperance, which is the healing, love, the balance. Temperance is always the answer, is always yes with Temperance. We do have the Five of Cups in between Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. So I want to say that it is going to be, it feels like it's going to work out just fine. This is a changing point for you. This is a big decision that you have to make. The Judgment card. Either you're making a decision to try again with somebody that you already know, or you've decided that you are going to make a big decision to change. And change can be hard for anybody, but especially for someone who is a fixed sign, someone who's used to making the rules, doing the things as they want, you know, not taking direction from anybody. And sometimes it takes us, I say us because I'm a Taurus sun, I'm also a fixed sign. It takes us a long time to get over the details, right? To figure out exactly what it is that we want to do. The change is coming though. And this is sort of a tipping point in your love life. I feel like somebody is in secret. So it's either you or somebody else. And it feels like with this Wheel of Fortune that whoever has been admiring you from afar, or whoever you've been admiring from afar, it feels like it's time for someone to make a really big decision with this Page of Pentacles to reach out to the other one or to materialize something. Hey, do you want to go out for coffee? Hey, can I see you? Can I come over? Do you want to come over? Somebody needs to make a decision about what they're doing here. Sorry, dropped a card. What do we got? Ooh, Ace of Swords. We do have to speak about it. You need some clarity, some honesty. We need a new conversation. This is the opening of a chapter, and conversation. Let's talk about it instead of stalking each other. Let's start talking. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Hermit. Okay. So it feels as though it's going to be a while. I want to say this is not something that's around the corner. This isn't going to happen right away. I feel like there is a lot of changes that need to take place. First of all, I really do feel like you need to come into the energy of the Queen of Cups, whether you're feminine or masculine. It feels like you kind of need to pull it all together and decide what it is that you really want to do. Do you want to share your compassion, all of you? Like, do you want to really open up the door and share it with somebody? And if you do, the Page of Pentacles is saying now's the time. So 2024 is going to be the year for you to either make a really big decision to move forward, or a really big decision to let the secret admirer know who's been watching you, or who you've been watching, or you would be letting the secret admirer know that you've been watching, or maybe that person will come forward to you. The Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles tells me that we really need to be careful with our words. We need to be careful, go over the details, only speak in factual things, grounded things, moving slow. I feel like this is really appropriate here. We do have the Hermit energy, which is Virgo energy, and it feels like you need to have some sort of a wisdom or know what you're going to say before you say it. So you're not caught off guard with just sort of blurting out something. So I do feel the Wheel of Fortune is a significant change for you here. It is a fated change. This is divine timing. It's time for something to go in your favor. It's fortunate change. And it is bringing, it's coming out, it's born out of the Five of Cups. I feel like you're tired of being sad, tired of being lonely. Well, I want to say that this guy is at the bar, but, his head's down and he can't see that she's bringing in love. So I'm going to say it's time to look up. It's time to look up because somebody loves you. That's, what's her name? Somebody, Oladokin is her last name. Look Up is the name of the song. Look up because somebody loves you. Look up. It's all in your head. It's like that somebody really does love you, but trouble's always going to be there, but look up. So that's what she said. Trouble's always going to be there, but just don't have your face on the counter because you're not going to be able to see love when it walks through the door. All right. Let's take a look at a little bit of career energy here. Tell me about the healing light as it pertains to the career energy for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the career energy for Leo, please. Tell me about career energy for Leo in 2024. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We do have the Devil, and I do feel like it comes to this. It feels like you're going to get some sort of information from the universe. Now, for those of you who do not meditate, do not pray, it may come to you, it may not. I'm just going to say, if you want it to come to you, I suggest you get into a little bit of prayer or meditation, one of the other. But it feels like the Devil energy is here. And you know what? I just want to tell you, fear is a liar, Leo. Fear is a damn liar. And it will try and do, the devil will try and do whatever he can to make you back away, not do it, give you doubt, tell you you're not enough, bust into your courage, give you this fear. And fear is a liar, and it comes from this Devil energy here. It makes you feel like you can't do it. We've got the Nine of Swords. Yeah, the devil is casting this energy of, you're not enough, Leo. You can't do it. What do you mean you're going to do that? You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. We've got the Fool, but you can, man. You so can. You totally can. The Fool is here. Like the universe is providing a way for you to get out of the place that you're in if you don't like it. The Fool is the new energy, right? It's card number 0, and that's because it's all things and it's nothing. It's whatever you choose, and that's why it's all things and it's nothing. If you don't choose to move, it's nothing. If you choose to move, it's all things. And all things are working in your favor here as it pertains to your career. But I think you need to get out of the Nine of Swords first. I think you need to get out of this Devil energy and the Nine of Swords. It's like you're having bad dreams about it, or night terrors, or something like that about beginning again. That's what it feels like with the Nine of Swords and the Devil energy. We do have the Four of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. And we have victory. I like it. So we have the Four of Swords, which tells me you can heal this. You can heal this energy of the devil. Look, I have a feeling that you've been dealing with some sort of codependent attachment on your back. And I don't mean a person. I mean it's like a feeling. It's a feeling that you can't shake. And I feel like 2024 is the year that you're going to be able to shake it. Because of the Four of Swords, it's healing is what it is. It's healing, it's meditation. It's staying away from the naysayers. It's healing the mind and then going for it. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, which tells me that you have decided that you're not going to overthink it anymore. You're not going to obsessively think about all the things that could go wrong. And we have the Six of Swords, which tells me there is victory in the distance. Because if this has been a hard place for you, if it's been a dark place, that's what the Six of Wands is about. It's about coming back from the war, coming back from the fight. It's also about people cheering you on. So I feel like in this new job that you will have people that are at your back or cheering you on. Like it feels like a really inviting group of people. I think that first though, you need to get out of the Nine of Swords and into the Eight of Swords in reverse so you can get out of this obsessively thinking that it's not going to work. There is healing here. We've got the Star. There is healing and hope. There it is. You have to liberate yourself, my friend. You do. You must liberate yourself. You have to say something. You can't spend one more year in the dead-end job that you know, when the alarm goes off, you open your eyes and you're like, what excuse can I give them today that I'm not going in? I just need to stay in bed with the covers on my head. If that's the kind of life that you're living in your job, it's time to make a change. And you don't have to leave one job before you find the other. And that's the truth, right? But it is time for you to liberate yourself and heal yourself at the same time. There is a healing in the liberation. Absolutely there is. Not everybody's going to like you, but the good thing is not everybody's going to like you because you need the right people to like you. I feel like with the Nine of Swords and one in the Queen's hand, that is 10. I feel like you're going to be ending a cycle of being unhappy in job or career. In 2024, that's the time to move. Look, it is the year of 8. Why is that? Because it's 2024, and 2 and 2 is 4, and 4 and 4 is 8. And that is abundance. It's everything going in your way. It's the universe looking down on you. This is the lucky year. If you're going to do it, it might as well be in 2024. We do have the Hanged Man, but I feel like you're going to think about it first. And that's a really good thing. Looking at all perspectives, looking at if I do this, that'll happen. But what if I do this? Maybe that could happen. It feels like you need to pull back, look at the big picture. You need to get the wide angle lens, make sure that you've got all the details in the picture before you decide to make a move. But I think that when you do, look at this. When you think about it, find your perspective and decide you're going to do it, and you decide with your gut, that's Piscean energy, you do have victory in this new beginning. So I feel like as we look here, it's like we have this coming to an end. We have the way you're feeling about the way you're working is coming to an end, and the Eight of Swords is in the reverse. So it tells me that you are finally going to stop thinking about it, and you're going to start to do it this year. All right, let's look at these finances. So the thing you're looking for is the rainbow. And it could come up anywhere. I don't know if it's on a shirt, if it's on the door of the place that you decide to apply to, the next door that you decide to walk through and apply for that job. It could be that. You could be working with a company called the Rainbow Company. But I feel like that's your signal that it's time for you to move on and that, trouble's always going to be there. Just look up. Joyce Oladokin, I think her name is. Is it Joyce? Oh, I can't remember. Oladokin's the last name, and it's called Look Up. So we do have the rainbow, and we do have card number 6. And to me, I feel like your finances, not only will you have hope, but I feel that they are going to be healed because of choices that you will make. 6 to me is the Lovers, and Lovers is the choice. And it's making different choices than you've ever made before as it pertains to your finances. I feel like you are about to take a step forward here. And the King of Wands never takes a step forward unless it is inspired. So you will be inspired. It's not going to be something that's really hard that you fight with, that you want to do, but you feel like you can't. I feel like once you get out of the Eight of Swords, which is also coincidentally in the reading for your career, right? So it's like the Eight of Swords is the biggest problem you have right now. It's not that you can't step forward or have inspired action. It's not that you can't do that. It's that you're allowing the Eight of Swords to get in the way. You are putting yourself in a mental prison where you feel like your hands are tied. Your hands are not tied as it pertains to career, and your hands are not tied as it pertains to finances. We have you at the crossroads here. Something's got to give. You have to make a change of some type. We've got 2 and 1 is 3. You might be waiting for it to come to you, but it's time for you to take inspired action, step forward, and go get what you want. That's what the king would do. That's what the King of Wands would do. Do whatever that feels passionate for you. And if you have to do it without a plan, do it without a plan. But you just need to do it. I feel as though there is somebody that you know that you can reach out to that is going to give you, is going to be a cheering section. That's what I want to say. The Page of Wands is here. Somebody here who is probably looking at this situation. The Page of Wands is someone who's younger. It could be a child. It could be someone who's younger than you. I don't know how old you are. Maybe you're 80 and they're 70. I don't know. But it feels like somebody who's younger than you is looking at your situation and saying, you know what, I think that we can look at this situation together and find some sort of a resolution. And it feels like somebody is coming in to help you with the finances. You will have victory here. And then at that point, you can stand your ground once you finally have your footing. I feel like you have in 2023. It feels like maybe you've wanted to fix it, but you're like, I don't know if I really get into this, at what cost? Because sometimes what happens in the finances, we really need to be accountable, right? We need to be accountable for the way we spend, what we're buying. Do we really need it? And sometimes people just don't want to look into that. They'd rather throw down the swords and walk away, right? I may or may not have been one of those people in the past, but if you are one of those people, I feel like in the past that you have been somebody who's just like, you know what, I don't know the answers. I'm just going to throw it down. I'm just going to throw it all at the wall and see what sticks, and hopefully something works out for me. But I feel like you're being a little more decisive about what you do this time around in 2024. There it is. You're going to be organized. You're going to materialize things. Whatever you've been dreaming, if you've been dreaming of owning a house or a boat or a car, if it's a material thing for you, I feel like it's possible. I feel like every little step counts, no matter how small the step is towards financial responsibility. I feel like it's all going to be worth it. All the small steps will be worth it. Look, you've got the Queen showing up in the same position in your finances as in your career. I really do feel that this is the year that you become liberated, that you decide that you're no longer going to hide from it. You're going to stand up and say, look, it's time. Let's go. But I got to be really honest with myself. I got to be really honest with people around me. And it's time to maybe keep some of it to yourself, right? I think that you are probably someone who is quite generous. And if you're not watching your money, it's really easy to spend a little bit extra here, a little bit extra there. And before you know it, it's out of hand, right? So I think that you're supposed to hold back. You're supposed to hold back, hold it down. She's hiding her pentacles, you can see. She's hiding her pentacles here. So I feel like that is what you are supposed to do. Liberate yourself by holding back on your finances. And the Page of Pentacles is telling me that this is the year that you're going to take a bunch of small steps towards financial freedom here. It's all about this. It's all about having courage over fear. Yeah. It's all about having courage over fear, my friend. There it is. We've got the High Priestess. And so the High Priestess is keeping silent, but also keeping within. I feel like your gut is telling you it's time, Leo. It's time for you to get courageous, to move forward, right? We've got courage and we've got courage. Because the devil's always on your tail, my friend, always on your tail. I think that you need to go within, look within. When the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse, she's reviewing. Am I enough? Do I have enough? Do I have enough stability? I feel like it's time to turn it all inward. Guess what? I really feel like once you get a hold of the money, I feel like this Emperor energy turns in the upright. I really do feel like in your home, things are going to be different, far more happy. when you get more balanced in a career that is for you. Something new is coming in your career, and it is something that you're going to decide on. You're not going to lose your job, but you are going to decide to move forward. And when you do, I feel like it opens this. I feel like the rainbow is here for a reason. We do have a lot of fire energy. It's all about you. It's all about you and the King of Wands going to get what you want, being brave enough to step forward and maybe possibly allowing people in to help you with this victory. Instead of throwing down the swords and walking away, it's time for you to pick up a sword and liberate yourself. It's time for you to speak on your own finances this year. All right. That's what I've got for you this year, Leo, and I will be back, of course, next week with another reading for the week ahead. I'm going to go for now. Happy New Year's, Leo, and thank you so much for the way that you love me on this channel. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Bye-bye.